Hello there, and welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. Yes. So we are back on it again, ready for the next week to be coming up. Um, Before we start, I would like to say go ahead and welcome some of the new subscribers we got over the weekend. We did lose a few, but um, that could it could be any number of reasons, which is just fine with me. What I do find that happens a lot of the time, especially with my channel, is I'll get subscribers from channels that were created like a week ago, or a month ago, or a few days ago, maybe yesterday. There was a channel created and or an account created, and what those are, or what those can end up being, not what they are, but what they can end up being is bot accounts. And bot accounts, they'll go around and subscribe to random channels, and sometimes they'll post in the comments like links, or like uh, they'll have like links or phone numbers or texts or any number of things within the name or within the comment itself, stuff like that, to try and trick people into clicking on that, or calling that number or texting it or whatever. These are basically just bot accounts, spam accounts, bot spam accounts, or how to straight up scam accounts to try and get your information, stuff like that. YouTube is fighting it because, uh, which I'm very glad they're doing. It sucks for me, but it's the way it is. Um, there's a reason I'm not continuing as well. We're going to sit here and watch this for a minute. But yeah, because every now and again I'll get notifications um, that'll say lost subscriber of because it was removed by the YouTube system as being a bot account. It was removed, so the account was removed. So then there goes the subscriber. Yeah, the subscriber number ticks down. It's just that it just how it happens. I mean, like I said, it's not. I'm not saying that every subscriber I lose is a bot account. It just seems to be very frequent. A lot of the actual human subscribers do tend to stick around, which I'm thankful for. But anybody can leave for any reason. You're not bound here by, by a law or anything. You don't have any attribute. You don't have to contribute to me or anybody else. Yeah, you do whatever you like. Um, but yeah, for those people that have subscribed to me and stuck around, I thank you for that. Also, last couple days, the last week, over the last like 8, 9 days, I have been extremely sick. If you weren't here for the last couple episodes, or you're new or whatever, um, yeah, I've been sick. It sucks, and I'm still sick. But I have gotten a lot better, so um, I can basically go back to normal for the most part. I'm still a little sniffly, a little stuffy, a little bit of headache and stuff like that, but nothing major like it was. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go back into the game, but shortly before we start, um, we are going to be going for an achievement that we've been trying to get for the past couple of episodes. Last week, um, we're going to be going for an achievement, so I will show you how to do that here in a moment. I actually had to look this one up because we had struggled so hard to get it so far. So I did have to look it up, and it's called Mineral by the Dozen, which is cover at least 12 veins with one mining machine. So our job today is to get that achievement. So I did have to look it up. This is on the Steam community website. One of the where you can find various guides and stuff like that. This one shows you how to get this achievement. So, and this person didn't even get it. They didn't even create it themselves. They got it from a person called Celsian Zero. I don't know how to pronounce that. Off of Reddit, I guess. So yeah, that is going to be, I'm going to show off using somebody else's guide. I'm going to show off how to get this achievement, or how you would get this achievement using their guide. So let's go ahead and do that now. So the first thing you got to do, this is why I didn't continue my game while I was talking, is because we got to start a new game. So we're going to do a new game. Then we're going to, we need to copy the seed off of their guide here. And we're going to control V. So there it is. Make sure this is working. Yes, it's working. Okay, so the cluster seed number 876 793 69. So that's the cluster seed. That's the one they want to start out with. And then we start on 64 planets and or 64 stars is I guess what they meant, and then 1 times multiplayer. So this can be done on a normal game like we were trying. It is possible, but it's incredibly rare. It's not something you can just go out and get within the first several hours, of a continued game. When you're trying to get this achievement, like I said, it's incredibly rare. You can go planet to planet to planet, and heck, you might not even find it in your game. It is possible. Like the probability is pretty high because the number of stars and the number of planets per star and stuff like that, and the number of nodes per planet. I'm sure the probability is very, very high, but as we've seen in our game, we landed on a lot of planets. We didn't check every single node, or every single spot where there are resources, but we did check a lot of them, and the closest we ever got was 11. We could probably have gotten 12 out of it if we got very, very lucky, but we're just going to do it this way. So we'll go ahead and paste that in, and then we just got to do collect some iron and do some research with electromagnetism, and then build the miner and place it. So let's go ahead and do that. So unless this doesn't work anymore, we're going to test it. So this will be a good test. That's it. We'll just go ahead and this is the setting here. We do not want to do sandbox mode because that gets rid of the achievements. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and start the game. So like I said, unless the seed has changed with the new updates, we shall not know. Oh, also settings. What was it? Gameplay. Was it audio? No, gameplay. There is a is it under miscellaneous? Here we go. So language, tip level, advisor tips. I think that's still off. I think advisor tips. I think that's the one where the guy talks to you. So can we skip this? Apparently not. So as you can see, he's not talking to us. The advisor tip option, that's the one you want to turn off if you want to skip the guy talking to you, or the robot talking to you. Obviously, the cutscene is still playing as if he's still there, still talking to us, but that's okay. But like I said, I wish I could skip it, but I can't. I don't seem to be able to. We're going to be landing on Earth-like planet right there, rotating around the gas giant. There it is. Oh, we're starting an Earth-like planet. What's funny is I don't know if you can find the Earth-like planet again in another star system. I don't know if that's even possible in this game. I think the Earth-like planet's only for the start of the game, and that's it. Yeah, go ahead. I wish I could skip this again. I can't, unless there's some way that I just don't know how to skip. There's also another game too, or another thing, another achievement too, which we cannot get on our current game, but we could get with a new game, which would take forever, is complete the game, which is basically do all the research, complete the game without dismantling that rocket that we're on right now. Because the game usually has you dismantle the rocket to get a few bits of resources so you can get kind of started. But you do not want to dismantle this rocket if you want to complete a game with that achievement. So you have to go the entire game without dismantling that. Go ahead and do that. So the first thing we want to do, and we're very, very slow. By the way, this is not the start of our new game. I can't remember how much iron I'm going to need. Oh. Okay. He was still mining that. Get out of here. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and hit T here. Electromagnetism, this will unlock our miner. So we need 10 of these. We need 10 magnetic coils, which is copper and iron. So I think we need to collect 20. We'll collect 20 and 10. I'm not exactly sure how much. I haven't done this game enough to remember the start. Do you need to find some iron or copper though? There's some copper. I guess I could dismantle this and oh yeah, that gives us our hydrogen. I forgot we need a bit of trees so we can have some fuel. Yeah, that doesn't give you resources. That's right. That gives you the hydrogen fuel cells that will allow you to stay running for a bit longer, which is very easy to do, but also easy to forget. They could say. Okay, we can build exactly 10. So this was the correct number then. Okay, so yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll get the electromagnetism. Oh, that gives us 20. That's fine. We do need some for our miner. Actually, no, this gives you a miner, doesn't it? That's right. We don't have to build a miner. We just have to do the research, which won't take but a second once we build this. So I needed 10 iron, 5 copper in order to build enough. So 10 iron, 5 copper builds 10 of those magnetic coils. Almost. Okay, there we go. Electromagnetism, start research. Yep, we'll just finish that. And while that's going, I'll go ahead and tab out for just 1 second. Alright, so it looks like, if I pull up the image here, let's see, it's got like a little cove in front of the coal here. Yep. So now we have unlocked our miner here, as you can see. Okay. So now we gotta find a coal node that has that. Okay, that's not it. But yeah, so apparently this start has a coal node that has enough to put 12 on it. We just gotta find it. We gotta slowly walk. How we doing on power? Oop. How we doing on power? We are out of power. I should have been paying attention to the bottom. That's okay. This one might be out over here. It's either this one or another one. Yeah, it might be this one. Let's tab over real quick. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay. So now should You'll get 12 here. I think that's how the miner's rotated. Oh, it's so close. Okay, we just need to get it rotated just right. Might take a few tries here. But I can see where they get it. One. I need that one on the right there. But I can't back off too much. Okay, I got it rotated too much. And like I said, this is not my guide. This is a guide I found on the internets. So he has his, or they have their miner placed like this. Slight rotation. I might be rotating too far. Oh, it's so close. Come on. Oh man, you have to be accurate. Look at that. There it is. Bam. Even that, man, that was hard. That's a hard achievement to get. It has to be just right, man. Like I said previously, it has to be just right in order to get those 12 out of a node. And doing it on a normal game is pretty hard in and of itself, unless you get very, very lucky. Which I'm assuming that's where this seed came from. Was very, very lucky to get 12 there. So there you go. That's how you get the 12. All right, we'll go ahead and quit the game. Go back to the main menu. Hopefully no flashing. The main menu does tend to flash. We're going to go ahead and load the game. And we're going to go ahead and go back to our normal game, which we have tons of other stuff going on. And we're back. That was fun. So that was a guide. I will put the link to the achievement guide think here. Yeah. I will put the link to the achievement guides, or to the achievement guide where I found this, down in the description section of the video, so that you can access the same information I have without having to look on the internet to try and find it. Just give me 1 second here. So I'm actually adding it to the description right now. Go ahead and put that underneath here. So, right there. It'll be at the bottom. Okay. Just go ahead and copy that link and paste it there. There we are. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and save that. You guys aren't seeing what's going on behind the scenes, but that's okay. You just looking, standing around, or whatever. Okay, so that's going to be that. And I've also decided, too, that since we're at the end game and we're just kind of getting achievements, the achievements that we can get and stuff like that, um, I'm going to go ahead and only do an hour segments on this because I'm a bit of an achievement whore. I do like to go and get all the achievements I can for a game if I like the game, like I do like Satisfactory. So, yeah, like Satisfactory 2, the Dyson Sphere Program. Sorry, get my factory games mixed up here. Two completely different games, by the way, in the realm of how they're played and stuff like that. So, but yes, we will be getting all the achievements we can possibly get out of this game um, before we do anything else. So that's going to be basically that. And from now on, that achievements guide link will be in the description from now on. So, um, yeah, if you ever need to reference that for your own self, trying to get an achievement or whatever, um, then you can go ahead and look at that guide as well. I will only reference that guide when I need to figure out an achievement that I just can't, or I just can't get it. Like I can't seem to figure it out or whatever. That way I'm not getting stuck so much like we were at the last achievement. Okay, so what achievement should we go for next? Oops, that's research. We don't want to do that. We want achievements. We got a huge list of achievements. We got 55 out of 100, so we're a little over halfway. There's quite a few of achievements that we will not be able to get. What would be awesome for the developers to do is put if an achievement, the same thing that detects an achievement is no longer possible within a game. I would also like to see that same system within this statistics panel. So when I scroll all the way down, there'll be a list of not possible, not achievable, or whatever, and then the list of achievements there. Or you can do like Satisfactory does and put a failed. You can put like a failed across the corner. You know how you got the achieved here. For the achievements that are no longer possible, you could put a failed or not possible, something, put it in like a red little red band or something. I'm not, like I said, like I've said before, anytime I suggest something to the developers or something, I'm not expecting them to be watching. More than likely, they're not. They're not going to be paying attention to this little old channel. But they are just suggestions. They're not demands. Even if the developers are watching, they are not demands or anything like that. I do not demand of that of my game. The only time I demand is if something is breaking the game horribly or hindering it really badly, then I will say, yeah, I paid for the game. I demand you fix this, stuff like that. But I will never demand of features or anything like that because there's too many people that do that feel entitled that once they buy the game, they should be able to demand whatever they want. And if the developer doesn't do that, then the developer is a horrible person or whatever. I am not that type of person. I try to stay away from that kind of stuff to my best ability. We still have yet to do this, so I might look this. Oh yeah, I said I was going to look this up, so give me one moment. We'll go ahead and look this up on that same achievement guide because I don't know which fuels I'm missing. Okay, so I have the list here. The list from the wiki. It says so. They are referencing the wiki here. Plant fuel, wood, organic crystal, coal, graphite, crude oil, refined oil, hydrogen, deuterium, diamond, graphene, carbon nanotube, fire ice, hydrogen fuel rod, deuterium fuel rod, and antimatter fuel rods. So antimatter fuel rods, which is the ones we're using now, they're the most powerful. This gives a list of the amount of fuel they take as well. So, yeah. So I think the two we are missing, more than likely, I know diamond is definitely the one I'm missing because I don't remember burning diamonds. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So here's how you would do this if you're using stuff like I am. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. We're gonna go find our diamonds. Which diamonds are, I mean, they're about mid-range, I would say. They're in the list there of how much power they generate. They're about mid-range power. Although I don't know why you would think diamonds would be a fuel source. This is why I looked it up, because I would have never guessed diamonds to be a fuel source. I don't know if it's raw. It's not. It doesn't say kimberlite ore, so it's not raw diamond. It just says diamonds. So where's our diamonds being produced? Oh yeah, we moved. I forgot. We made a whole new factory making diamonds here. There we are. So I'm just gonna pick one off the line, or 3 off the line apparently. And then we're going to put them in here. Now the only problem is I have to burn this fuel rod. I can't get rid of this. So here's how we do that. Just go ahead and get up to speed. And let's just go ahead and get out into space. Now you can see that we don't burn any power whatsoever, pretty much. Looks like our Dyson Sphere is damn near complete. Oh yeah, look at that. It's getting there. It's just the top and bottom looks like, unless there's still that giant hole, but I think last game they were starting to fill that in. So we're going to go ahead and just warp, which, as you can see, is burning our fuel down, but it's burning it very, very slowly. So this is why the antimatter fuel rods are like the best fuel because of that. So we need to burn this entire fuel rod in order to get that. Yeah, while we're warping around, I'm just going to stay warping, by the way. Oh, it looks like turning really drains the fuel. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're just charging now. I'm wondering, while we're warping around, it's like I'm wondering what other fuel have we missed? Possibly either crude oil or refined oil. I would have never tried refined oil, but I might have tried it in the past. So yeah, I'm just going to look at that, burning all the fuel. Okay, let's go ahead and head back. Yeah, our fuel rod's about used. Don't worry, we have more fuel rods in our inventory, so it's not like we're going to be completely screwed here. Now we're going to start charging at a major speed. Just because we're still burning that fuel rod, so... And once that fuel rod's burned up... So yeah, I'm going to try... Well, I know I've done graphene and I've done fire ice, I think. Let me grab a piece of fire ice, just in case. We'll grab a piece of graphene. I might just start grabbing bits and see what I haven't burned yet. Okay, have we burned the diamond? Nope. But yeah, I would have never guessed diamonds. This is why I looked it up. This is like, I just don't know what I'm missing there. I'm looking through the list of minerals. It's like, maybe sulfuric acid? And that doesn't sound like, I would have never thought diamonds. I suppose you could. The heat off of diamonds could be a fuel source. Let's go ahead and see. Yep, 15 out of 16. Looking good, looking good. So now let's try a bit of fire ice. I think I've done fire ice before. Yeah, and I've also done graphene as well. Okay, so it's not that. And I know it's not this. Maybe. We'll try a strange matter after we try some of the other fuels that we probably don't have any more heavy oil, do we? Probably not. I think I got rid of all my heavy oil. Or I've used it. Let me go check the plastic, because that might have some heavy oil in it. Oh, no. Not here, anyway. Oh, yep, we're low on, we low on oil? Yeah. I just need one bit of heavy oil here, or refined oil. Just one little bit. So it takes. It's like sometimes you might get away with that. Plastic takes heavy oil as well. I keep calling it heavy oil. I know it's refined oil, but it's still. Me being a Factorial player, or used to be a Factorial player. Sulfuric acid also takes oil, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay, we'll take a bit of oil. Okay, no, it was not heavy oil. It must be crude oil then. Or maybe we've tried crude oil? Wait, did they say nanotubes as well? Let's grab a nanotube. I don't know if I've tried nanotubes. Let that oil burn off. Okay, it was not nanotubes. Unless we need a few. We'll figure this out yet. Oh my gosh, dude. Heck yeah. Okay, we might fly to... Wait, can we burn water? Never tried water. I don't even know if that... I didn't look at that's on the list. No, okay. I tried. Nope, definitely not. Alright, get that out of here. Okay, let's refer back to our list here. Antimatter fuel rod, deuterium fuel rod, hydrogen fuel rod, deuterium fuel rods. Yeah, we ran off of those before. And hydrogen fuel rods. You actually get that for free at the beginning of the game. Tried fire ice, carbon nanotubes, graphene, diamonds. You can run off of raw deuterium, apparently. We'll try that. Raw deuterium and hydrogen. Which we should have a bit. We can go ahead and catch it. There it is. Yes. There it is. Okay, so that's the one we were missing was deuterium, the raw deuterium. Just basically just some kind of gas. When you just got, I know what's wrong with wrong. You don't got no gas in it. Sorry, that's a mechanics joke. I think it's also what you would call a meme, mechanic meme, which is quite funny because that has happened. I've actually worked on a car that had no gas in it. It just baffled me that I never thought it, because during college we had, we'll just do a little bit of story time. Oh, hey, yeah, our thing's done. A bit of story time. During college, the cool thing about the college I went to was the car mechanics. We worked on actual customer vehicles. We didn't work on mock-ups. I mean, we did a little bit just to kind of learn the basics, but we worked on customer vehicles, actual people's vehicles. We were like an actual mechanic shop. We were exactly that. It was actually really cool to be able to have that kind of. Basically, you're getting field experience while you're learning, which was really cool. But yeah, we were working on a car. His 16-year-old brought it in, or or brought it in and said it wasn't running. Like it had been running rough for the past like 2 days, like bucking, running rough, just had no power really. They had to get it towed to the college so we could work on it. And we're working on it, trying to figure out. I was just like, cannot figure this out. Because cars need three things to run on a gasoline engine, which is spark, fuel, and air. We had spark, we had air, we had no fuel. It was an older vehicle, but we went through all the electricals. Everything seemed to check out fine. You turn on the key, you could hear the pump, the electronic fuel pump in the tank running, which should have been our clue there. But what we thought was strange, at the end there, we actually got to paying attention to the gauges every time we tried to start it. Since it had electronic gauges, when you turn the key, usually with those kind of vehicles, the gas gauge. Sorry, I'm gesturing with my hands again. The gas gauge usually comes up to where the float reads in the tank. The gauge will read that when you turn the key over. Well, our gauge never moved; it was always on E. But that was for two different reasons. Here's why it was so confusing. One reason, it was always on E because the one thing we did find was the gauge didn't work, the fuel gauge, but there was still a bit of fuel in the fuel rail. It just wasn't enough to start it. It would just pull a little bit because it had no pressure because the freaking car was out of fuel, but the gauge didn't work as well. So we're just like, we spent like 2 days on it trying to figure this out and couldn't figure it out. It's just like, and the instructor we had came over and said, just for fun, basically that's what he said. I don't remember exactly the words he said, but he said basically, just for fun, why don't you guys put a bit of fuel in there? Go get a gas can with some gas in it. Go to the gas station, put some gas in it, and put a little fuel in the car. So that's what we did. And it fired right up pretty much. I mean, it took a second, it turned over a couple extra times than it would normally, but it fired right up. It's just like, and again, this is how we found out the gas gauge didn't work. We just assumed it didn't work because it was on E and it never moved when you turned the key. It didn't move. Well, the car was completely out of fuel and it ran just fine. So we had to tell the 16-year-old that he needs to keep an eye on can't keep an eye on the gauge, obviously, but he needs to keep putting fuel in it. We need to fix that gas gauge, which he declined because didn't have no money. Just wanted to know what was wrong with it and what he could do to fix it. It's like, you need to fix that gas gauge. So the kid ran out of gas because the gas gauge didn't work. More than likely, he didn't check it anyway. But it was pretty darn funny because it baffled us as well. We were in college, so you can forgive us for being stupid. But yeah, and then it became a joke on the internet that not from us, probably from somebody else, or well, definitely from somebody else. But yeah, it became a joke on the internet a while ago that people would bring in cars to mechanic shops that the cars wouldn't work and it'd just be out of gas. So then mechanics started saying, I know what's wrong with it, you don't got no gas in it, and then it became a joke, and obviously it got put on the internet and stuff like that. I don't know the origins of it, where it came from, but it's still pretty funny. It's like, no matter what's wrong with it, no wonder what's actually wrong with it, the car don't got no gas in it. That's what's wrong. Assume that's where that comes from. Something like that. Anyway, I'm sure there's people out there that wouldn't know way more than I do. I'm just working off of assumptions. So yeah, if you're ever working on a car and the gas gauge doesn't seem to be working and the car it seems to have everything it needs, it should start, it just won't. and that gas gauge is not working, check the fuel. Actually put some fuel in it to see if that gas gauge moves, or to see if it actually has fuel in it. People not knowing they need to put fuel in their car, or the gas gauge not working, and then they never knowing to put fuel in the car. Stuff like that. Anyway, now that that story time's over, yeah, so we're researching drive engine right now. Trying to see. Logistics station cargo stack count goes up to 3 on this research. Yeah, we definitely need to increase that. What other achievements should we work on though? In the meantime, this one's a hard one to get. I haven't looked that one up, but I'm assuming I'm doing what I'm doing is correct, so we're just going to ignore that. These production ones, I will be looking these ones up to see how to actually accomplish those. Because I'm not going to try and do the math on them. Secrets of the Universe. Upload. Nope. Okay, never mind. Use more than 80,000 foundations on a water planet. Now, if you remember, we found the water planet a while ago. We used 735 foundations on it. Now, where that water planet was, I cannot tell you. But what I can tell you is I need warpers and fuel, because it is a long ways away. So let's do that one. That one should take up the rest of the video. Don't worry, I won't make you guys sit through every single foundation placement. But we will need 80,000 foundations. Okay, so I do not think we have enough. Let's do that. No, we have 50,000. But we do need to let that build back up as well. So 50,000 and then another, pretty much another thing of it. Even if I had the bottom line, it might have been around 60,000 that I had. Okay, so we need to remember where that water planet was, and that was in the far reaches. But as you can see as well, we're almost done. We are almost done. Yep, it's just the top and bottoms, where then our first Dyson Sphere will be complete. Let's go ahead and zoom out. Now, where was that water planet? Anybody? It was out here, wasn't it? Was it Tyus? View. I guess we can just go into the view. We just click lava planet, gas giant. I'll have to click off of it. That was a Gavi or whatever satellite rotation. We can tell if it's a water planet, even if it's not going to tell us directly, by the build percentage. Construction area 0. Wait, is that a water planet then? There ain't no way, right? Construction area is 0. It's got optical grading crystals on it. That's it. Oh no, it's got other stuff. That must be our water planet then. That has to be. Its construction area is 0. Or does it have an ocean type? It should have an ocean type, none. What? Okay, that ain't right. Alright, we'll keep an eye on that. Barren desert planet. That's weird that the construction area is 0 and then ocean type is none. So it doesn't have any ocean. We'll keep an eye on that. So Taze, huh? I could probably go back into one of my videos and look, but I'm lazy. Alright, so let's look here then. Lava planet, volcanic ash, arid desert, gas giant, hurricane, stone forest. Is it this one? Barren desert. This is another Gibby satellite. No ocean, construction area 99%. So it ain't that one. Ocean type lava. Oh, that's a lava planet. That's the hurricane stone forest again. I don't think we went to this one. Maybe we did get a Beta Delphini. Uh, another Gabi planet. Construction area 99.4%. No ocean. Tidal locking. Oh, that was the tidal locking. That's one of the other achievements. Yeah, construction area 82%. Construction area 100%. That's hurricane stone forest. That's an arid desert planet, and that one's a barren desert. It's a nice giant. So it wasn't Beta Delphini either. I think it was this one. I think it is this one here, because it says construction area is 0, but it says ocean type none, which is weird. And it just says satellite horizontal rotation. I wish I could like view it, you know, like zoom in and view it. It looks yellow, but that's about it. Okay, I'm gonna say it's this one, and we're gonna go here. Indicator, there we go. Okay. We're gonna have to make 2 trips, unfortunately, because we're going to need to put down the 50,000, because we don't even have the space for 80,000 anyway. And even if we did, we don't have the processing power. We don't have the, well, I don't have that either, but we don't have enough of this, so I'm just gonna go over there and we'll work on it. Oops. Yeah, my line is going through my Dyson Sphere. I love that the Dyson Sphere moves out of the way for you. That is pretty cool when you fly through the cells. It's just like, whoop. That is a really cool feature. Yeah, it's very bright in here. Very bright. I mean, it makes sense. Wanted to go full speed first, which is 40 light years away. That's a very long, long time. Okay, we got warpers, we got plenty of fuel, we are good to go. Alright, let's go, go, go! And we're at max speed. Hopefully we'll get faster soon with another 5,900 and some odd research. Heck yeah. Alright, we're just about there. Probably noticed something strange there, but here we are. I missed it. I've let the game run by itself and completely and utterly missed the mark there. That's okay though. Just making sure everything's working again, because that was a little while. It does take a few minutes to fly across the galaxy. Even at warp speed. Is this an ocean planet? It doesn't look like it, does it? Yeah, something's clearly wrong here. Yeah, I thought so. It says it had 0. This is what's weird, right? Construction area is now 97.7%. I call bull crap. It said 0. It clearly said 0. Crap, where's our water planet then that we found? Uh-oh. Unless I landed on the wrong one. Or was I looking at the gas giant? No, I wasn't. Definitely wasn't looking at the gas giant. Slow down here. We look at our map. Yeah, this did not say 98.7. It said 0. Okay, but it's clearly not that one. That's a lava planet. That's a planet barren, desert, whatever. It's a white dwarf. Was it the red? I don't think so. Lava. A lava planet. Where was our water planet then, I wonder? Definitely wasn't. That's a lava planet. Volcanic ash, gas giant, arid desert, hurricane stone forest. I thought it was one of these out here. Hurricane, lava. Hit that one. It'll probably say like ocean, like water planet or something. Yeah, we've already looked at all these, but I'll look again. Barren desert. Hurricane stone forest. Planet lava, that's the tidal locking. As ocean tide lava, ocean types apparently. Here's another gobby. Or whatever, however the fuck you pronounce it. And then there's another desert. Okay, so it wasn't here either. Alright, so I flew across the galaxy for no reason. We haven't been there. We haven't been there. Where's our neutron star? There's our neutron star. Frozen tundra planet. That makes sense, so. Have we been here? It does have an ocean type. It does have a water. It might have been here. Volcanic ash. Lava planet. Crystal desert. Barren desert. Planet ice field celestial. Wait. Oh, the ice. Okay, that's a frozen. So it's none of these then. Because we were around here at one point. Nope, it's none of them. What the heck? Did we go to Theta? I don't think so. Just have an ocean type or an ocean type planet. So I'm guessing Gobby planets or whatever like are planets that just don't have anything on them. They're like completely they're worse than a Bering Desert basically. Like there's not even rocks. There's just nothing. I might have to look at the previous one of the previous episodes where we had found an ocean planet because we had gotten the achievement. Yeah, we had gotten the achievement. When though? Let's see, we got the furthest star system. Find a planet with tidal locking. Find the neutron star. That was the garbage collection. There was the magpie. The planet explorer. Power usage. Wait, isn't there achievement related to landing on a water planet? No, I don't think there is. Could have swore there was, but maybe not. I was looking at my Steam achievements there. Okay, so where have we been? We've been there. We're flying away from Taste now. Oh. Oh yeah, this one's like really far spread out. Where am I gonna find another water planet? Because I don't remember where we were at the first time. Because I remember being around the neutron star, which is right here. But again, which ones did I go to? DSR, I think, is the black hole. It's NTR, I think, is the neutron. Or something like that. But yeah, I could have swore we landed on a water planet when we were trying to get that achievement on Friday. Guess I'll have to check the footage and find out, huh? Ugh. Okay, well, after a bit of research with my own video, I found the planet. It was in episode 54, not 55. I went all the way through 55 trying to find it. No, it was in 54, so it's Kochab. I have to warp back across here. So Kochab 1 was the name of the planet. That's a water planet that we found. I guess here we go again. All the way across the planet, or all the way across the universe. Okay. Oop, passing it. Hard to do. So that's the water planet right there. Yes. Okay. Hopefully that all worked out. Did take a while to get here. Yep, here's our water planet. Our ocean planet. Water world! And we did get progress toward our achievement because we got 735. So now it's time to do this. Yep, we're just going to go around and around, I suppose. This is gonna take a while, huh? Oh yeah. Already down 3,000 though. We're getting there. Screw it. We just won't make it. We won't make it look good. But I will complete the rings, at least. Yeah. If this is how you do this. Just MS Paint. Oh, by the way, the plus and minus keys on your number pad or up by the backspace, which I can't use the backspace ones, so I have to use the number pad ones, will make the area size bigger or smaller with your foundation. So, you know, if you're, I think it starts, isn't it like this or something, is what you start out at, and it took me forever. This would take a while. So go to 10 by 10 is the biggest you can go. There's probably mods that make it bigger, but oh, we're at a soil pile. Well then. Okay. That's not good. We're gonna have to go find another planet to get our soil pile back. And we have to place foundations down in order to do that. Let me get rid of this indicator. So one of these planets, Pandoran Swamp, reverse rotation. We'll try over there. One of these planets will give us a bunch. I can't remember which planet, and I'm not going to go back through my footage again to try and find that one planet that gives you a bunch of soil piles. So we're just going to go between the planets within the Kochev system. I don't think it's this one. That looks like a... No, actually. It won't be bad. It's not deep, though. Let's see. Yeah, it's not very deep, as you can no doubt see there. Okay, we'll go to a different one. We basically need a planet that's going to be almost need like a Gabi planet. One of the Gabi planets was one of the ones we had discovered that had a lot of foundation on it. Yeah, this might be an ongoing achievement between quite a few different episodes. Because we're going to need a lot more foundation than 8,000. This one looks, yeah, this one's fairly flat, unfortunately. So we're not going to get much soil pile. We'll get a little bit. What was that? Like 7,300 there. Yeah, there's not much height to it, though. Like I said, we probably need a Gabi planet. Come on, zoom out. There we go. A planet that's going to give us a lot. It's either that or there's one by the neutron star that we can use. I remember that was a barren wasteland. Scarlet Lake. Let's go over there. Oops. Over there real quick. I know I said I was going to shorten these episodes for the rest of the time, but I guess not. Let's go over here to Cochab 4. We need to find a. Hopefully, this planet will be. Oops! I thought I was getting close for some reason. Yeah, we're gonna miss it. Oh, this planet does have ice lakes. So what happens if we put a foundation down here? Let's see. Oh, we're at 8907. Okay, yeah, that was minus. This one's got quite a bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's pretty deep in some spots. Just gotta make sure not to hit one of the ice lakes. Stay away from the ice lakes. We need a couple million, I think. Or probably more than that. There's probably better planets to do this on, I'm sure. That's okay. Oh, shit. Careful not to too close. This planet's completely frozen as well. Oh yeah, you can see how deep some of them ice lakes are. We're almost at 1 million already. Hard to see when you got no light. Just MS painting the landscape around these lakes. We could probably get a lot more on a better planet, but eh. I'm just going to use all my foundation here, because we're going to need that soil pile. Soil pile we can only get by wasting material. I mean, we got 2.34 million so far. That's actually pretty good. This planet's gonna look weird. Oh, I think we're out of... No, I was out of... Yeah, I strictly remember one of the planets, one of the Gabi planets, I think. Basically a desert planet. And it was like super, super deep foundation. Like you'd place a foundation down and it would just core into the earth, basically. It was so deep there. I don't remember which one it was, and like I said, I'm not going to spend time to go look. But we are going to use this planet. At least we don't have to go as far. Our trips are going to be a lot less. And that's all our foundation. Okay. Cool. That planet's going to look weird from a distance now. Oh, there's another achievement too that we can't get. I think I've said it before, but the foundation achievement, I think it's called environmentalist or something like that. That achievement is not possible with this game, by the way. That achievement is only possible by completing the game without using a single foundation. which sounds really hard. My advice for that one is to go find a desert planet or um, a frozen tundra planet, a frozen tundra, whatever. That would be the best choice. Because then you don't have to worry about water. Or you don't have to worry about anything that's going to stop you from building, basically. And you can build as much as you want. Essentially, 100% building space planets. That's what I would go for. Or go for a planet that go for a planet maybe that has like a few little sulfuric acid lakes or something. Something that once you're able to fly, you can go for that one. Okay. What is this one out of? Why isn't it getting anything? It's not getting quantum computers. There's some quantum computers. Why are you not getting quantum computers? Yep, you're set. So that means we're out of quantum computers. Okay, let's figure this out real quick. That's a big problem if we run out of those. So what are we out of? Okay, so quantum computers are out of plane filters, which plane filters are out of these. The Casimir crystals. Oh, did I not switch those over? And the Casimir crystals are out of titanium crystals, and the titanium crystals are full. What? Uh-oh, something broke. Because here's the inserter right there. There's the inserter. This has everything it needs. It has the titanium and it has the crystal, the organic crystals. The titanium crystals. This one's not getting any titanium crystals. So what the hell? It's going from this machine to this machine. No belts in between. It should be outputting here as well because this output's full. So it should be outputting here. At any rate, here's the organic crystals. Which, wait. Oh, it's not. I'm an idiot. What did I do there? The filter's not set. Why wasn't that filter set? Oh, is it because we wanted to exchange this for this? Yes, that's exactly why. That's exactly why. Okay, got it. Here, have this hydrogen. Okay. Okay, take all my hydrogen then. Also, take all of my graphene as well. Okay. And then request of... Yeah, because we're mining the optical grading crystals now. So request. There's one route available, which is good. How many filters does this have set on it? All the filters. Okay, never mind. It has a demand for oil, but we don't have no oil no more. We don't have any heavy oil. That's why I had that turned off. Because instead of requiring these, I wanted it to require these instead, which these are sprayed. And this basically, this recipe, there we go, the Casimir crystal, uses this other recipe. So instead of using the titanium crystals, which are these, the titanium crystals, which require titanium, and these are granite crystals, and titanium, obviously, it's just a titanium ingot, needs raw titanium, so you got to mine it up, you got to smelt it, and then bring it over here. So that's mining and smelting. That's 2 steps. We'll just call that 2 steps for just one of these. And then this one needs 1 step for water, which also needs plastic, and refined oil in order to make these crystals. So there's 1 step for getting this. There's 2 steps for getting this. And then the plastic is another, let's see, 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps for 3 steps for the graphite, and then another 3 steps for the graphite, and another 2 steps for, again, the oil to make the plastic. So that's all that steps as well. And then you can finally take these crystals. I mean, even if you're mining these crystals, taking all that out, mining these crystals here. This one's supposed to be getting crystals. This demanding crystals? Local supply, remote demand, okay. So yeah, this one's just... So yeah, we are mining those crystals on another planet as well. We'll go ahead and put this down real quick. That should work. No, too close. Trying to get this to where I can spray it. Or sending it off. Oh, wait, there's a sprayer right here. Why don't I just do that? Just bypass this entire system here. There she goes. That'll fill that back up. Yeah, so even if we were mining these crystals, you still got the 2 steps. And that's just to make those. It's like, so you're mining these, and then you're mining and smelting these. So that's 3 steps, 4 steps just to make for these. And that cuts out this entirely and just has the 1. Now what I might do is I might request those crystals directly. Yeah, local demand. We'll just go remote storage so it doesn't go nowhere. Why am I missing ships out of that? Oh, that's because they're off getting more crystals. That's why. Like, of course. And then those won't be sprayed, so we'll have to spray them. But we can just go straight to here instead. So up, then down. Okay, like I said, we are going to spray them because they're not going to be sprayed coming out of here. See, the closest spray is right here. Just go right in behind here. for that. Yeah. Yep, there they are. That's better. We'll do is we'll get rid of this chest entirely. There, have all those. Also, have all these. Okay. That solves that problem then. And we're just like, whoop, up and over. Yep, it's just like, we have that thing right there. It's like, might as well, right? And we have this thing here too, so we could get rid of this box entirely, but I think we'll leave that there for now. Guess we could do graphene as well. Get rid of the need for that box. Graphene. Local demand. Remote storage. And those should be sprayed, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this belt and go this way with it. Get rid of that belt. Go that way with those. Okay. And we'll just pick up all the drones. We could even do hydrogen too. This one's got hydrogen coming out. We could just slip a belt right by. Yeah, we'll do that. In the interest of losing lag. Reducing lag, not losing it. Well, I guess we would be losing it too, but reducing it more importantly. There we go. Okay, that reduces all that. Heck yeah, and then I'm going to increase this by 5. Just real quick. Since we no longer have to worry about okay, and then this belt moves that way. Should be enough for 5 more. And then what do? We hit Q, don't we? Oh no, it's Shift. Shift Q? Control Q. Shift click. Ah, there it is. And by all accounts, yeah, we should be able to put a thing in between. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hey, that was actually a pretty good guess. There we go. There we go. And then we'll pull power. So I skipped one, that's what I was doing. Hey, it actually forms the shape of a crystal. That was unintended, but pretty cool all the same. I think we need these crystals elsewhere as well, is why we're running out of them so quickly. Yeah, it's either taking them somewhere. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna increase that by 10 more. Or 5 more, I mean. Because they're taking that somewhere, and it's disappearing quicker than we can get it out. So that's on the edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right there. I'm gonna get this right on the dot. Maybe. It should be just as long, I think, isn't it? No. Yeah, it's just as long as that one's there. And it's just as long as this one here. Shift click. Drive engine 3 or 5, whatever. Okay, there we are. Yep, and it's getting everything we need, everything it needs. And since it's taking a bunch from there, I'm just gonna... There. Oh, whoops. That was a mistake. Give me that back. That was a mistake. Okay, you won't go in there. Too full. There. Okay. And these I will just... Okay, and that should fix our quantum chips now. Somewhat. Yeah, now we're full of it. So it's just these machines now then that are slowing us down. That's okay though, because I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here, because we do need to build up more foundations. Which are over here. Let's see how many we built real quick. Yep, which are over here. We almost got it, so I'm going to let this build back up again, and then we'll take it. We'll take it out to CodeChab and get rid of all those foundations there. So that should be good there. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be it for this episode of Dyson Sphere Program. So next time we'll work more on that achievement and maybe another one or two. I really don't plan this out. I just kind of pick and choose what achievements I think I can complete within the episode, and we go for it. So I think it's more fun that way. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be it for this episode of Dyson Sphere Program. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.